Hey guys, check this out. Got a fun one today. Got the 2011 Dodge diesel here. We're going to be putting in some aFe power. This is the Momentum HD Air Filter Pro 10R for diesel trucks 2010 to 2012. Pre-oiled. Just noticed that. Let's open it up and see what we got. This might be a common problem with Dodge trucks, I'm not sure. But right where it attaches to the turbo, it's come apart. And it's not a super big deal, other than if it does suck in any air, it's not getting filtered. So I went to Dodge, priced this bad boy out, and it was almost the same price as getting this upgraded air filter kit. So, upgraded air filter kit it was. Alright, so let's start taking this old stuff out. Need to save this because we got to get our air intake temperature and mass airflow sensor out of there. This is an easy removal. It's just one, looks like 13mm bolt right here. We'll pop that out. Once you've got your bolt out here, just set it aside. We'll need it later. To get the air box out, you just grab inside right here on this handle, pull it up. It usually sticks a bit harder than that. I've had it out already, but there's just two pins underneath that go into those grommets. Easy removal. Now we're out. So the first thing we want to do here is take out our Momentum HD box, put the giant clamp around the outside of it. Now we'll stick our filter in. Push it all the way down so these ribs go inside. There we go, that's how we want it to look. Completely flush. Don't worry about tightening the clamps up just yet. Now we're just going to install the new housing right in place of where the old one came out. Now there are two pins on the bottom like the original that will push down inside that grommet. Put our factory bolt back in we just took out. We can tighten that up. Got our intake plastic horn here. Now we're just going to put the rubber boot on the end where it attaches to the turbo. So it's going to sit in there like this, and I'm going to want to access my clamps like this. So I'll put both clamps with the nuts facing me. Similar to that. Next we'll throw on our crankcase hose and put a clamp on that. Next thing we're going to do here is remove our sensors. The factory bolts to hold these in are 7mm. The kit does come with new screws to put this in. Since the kit comes with its own screws to mount these sensors in, I'm just going to go ahead and put these back into the original housing here in case I should have to use it again. Installing our sensors is pretty straightforward. This one has two holes. That has two holes. Now you don't want to turn it up or you'll never get the sensor plugged in. So you'll want to face it down, facing the turbo. Here are the supply bolts from the manufacturer. They're Torx T20, a couple shorties. We'll get those in. We'll have our sensors installed. So if you are wondering which way your sensors go in, obviously this one can really go in one way for air direction, for airflow, since it's a mass airflow sensor. And this sensor here for the intake temperature should face down as well, because the harness comes up from the bottom of the truck. Okay, so now here comes the fun part where we get to actually install it. Hopefully you guys can see from that angle. I'll go ahead and put my bottom in first, see how that works. Okay, that looks good. Should just push into this box. Oh, just like that. Beautiful. Everything goes together so well. Put our clamps in a position where we can get on them easy, tighten them up. Same as down below, our clamps we put on earlier. This one goes around the turbo, and the other clamp goes around the intake horn here. Now we'll put on our crankcase vent hose, which fits great too. I'm going to sneak my air ratchet in here, tighten these clamps up. They're 11 mil or 7/16, whatever you're into. Okay, there we go. All our clamps are tight. 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top. And we want to hook up our sensors here again. Sensors installed. Throw our clamp back on our crankcase vent tube here. Just like that. And I believe we're done. One thing to note is when you are taking off the factory clamps here, you don't really necessarily need to take it off the tube itself. Just the one and behind it that connects it to the factory horn. I took it off. I didn't have to. I had to put a clamp on. The kit does not come with a clamp. Take off our inspection screen cover here. Now on the front you can plug this hole. Of course I'm going to leave it open. I'll take as much air as I can get. The one thing I like about this air filter is that the company claims 18 more horsepower and I think around 24 foot-pounds of torque. Now that's something I'll never feel, but if I'm getting that much more power just by adding air and not more fuel, that should mean that I'll see an increase in fuel economy, which I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. So that's it, guys. There we have it. I can't wait to hear the sound, see the results. If you're looking at getting one of these filters, I recommend it. The installation's super easy. It's a very well built kit. I think I'll be very happy with it. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon.